because of his shiftness and what his experience he has the ability to catch the ball in the backfield. He's probably position. So all those guys bring a unique skill set, but fun. Texas. You got a lot of Texas. You got 3 or 4 from Texas. What is
How is that relationship building going with the California recruits? I know you can't talk about names specifically, but
yeah, it's going really good. Like I think this state has a tremendous high school football recruiting base. I'm a running back junkie, so I think there's some really talented running backs here in the state. And I'm also a former high school coach as well. So building a relationship with the high school coaches here has been fun. Getting on the road this spring and going up to different parts of California, just building a relationship with those guys has been tremendous. And had a chance to work some camps this summer and see some guys work, and had a chance to catch a couple of spring workouts, which was fun. So I think California is a home run time for a recipe of a good football program.
So what's the biggest difference making that jump from high school to college?
It's not really much of a jump, it's just the learning curve of each individual offense that I've been a part of. Right, I've had a chance to work with some of the greatest minds of that offense in college football. Guys like Mike Rodell and Ryan Silverfield and Sonny Dykes, and obviously we mentioned Garrett Riley earlier. Right now working with Benton Riley. It's just the terminology of it. But the reason why I coach, and I think the reason why people get into this business is to help the young men out. So that was still the forefront of it. Whether I was a high school coach or now coaching collegiate football, my #1 goal is to help young men grow from point A to point B. I think that's been a smooth transition for the most part.
Is there going to be any more extra motivation to prove you guys belong in a new conference?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I know we get a lot of talk about the Big Ten and the Big Conference and stuff. I think the thing that makes me so happy about this season and excited, I think our young men, our staff, really just kind of blocks it all out. We just kind of work on ourselves. As long as we control USC, but to us, that's what matters. Our thought process and our mindset is just to get 1% better every day. Just to focus on the things that we can focus on, control the things that we can control, and I think the rest will take care of itself.
Can you compare winning hard with anybody like running backs you've coached or seen?
Yeah, I coached some really good ones. Had the opportunity to work with guys like Darrell Henderson and Kendrick Miller and Marvin McCarter, who's from the now with the Arizona Cardinals. He's kind of a mixture of everybody a little bit, So he has the smoothness and the flavor that Darrell has when he works at Memphis, but he also has the shiftiness ability that Tony Pollard has at the University of Memphis. He has a vision like Kendrick Miller at TCU, and he has a work like a Marvin McCarter. So I think Woody is the total package. He can kind of do it all, whether it's carrying the ball, whether it's tackling the passer, whether it's receiving the ball. You'll kind of see him evolve in the special team game as well. So he's unique. He's a lot different than what I've coached in the past.
Have you set any room goals, any goals specifically for the running backs that they have to achieve this year?
My #1 rule is just have both individual growth and a group growth. And you can measure it in a lot of different ways. We use a grading system for those guys every day. That's probably been a high school teacher in me. I still kind of grade them guys daily, but just how can we improve from day 1 to day 2? How can we improve from day 2 to day 3? Obviously, when we talk about the tangible things like taking care of football is obviously a huge goal for us. Keeping the quarterback upright, pass protection, no mental assignments, no buzz. And then how can we just do a great job of just active recovery? And I think those guys really starting to take hold to that and just learn the nuances of that. Because being a running back, right, you're one of the only positions in football that's #1 running every play, and then obviously you're getting hit every play, right? And I think that's unique when it comes to the running back position. So we really have a good goal of just simply staying healthy and taking care of the body.
I mean, how important is it to have a running back reach that 1,000-yard milestone? It's been since 2017 since USC's produced a 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, I think it is a milestone that obviously if you're a running back, you want to achieve that, right? I'm pretty sure if you're playing the new NCAA college football, it's a race to who can get to 1,000 yards first. But I don't think that's the end-all be-all. I think as long as the team is having success, my guys don't really care about reaching that 1,000-yard milestone. We just want to win. We want to do our part to help us win. Now, in the process, I do think that we can get to that milestone. look at the offensive mindset of Coach Riley and what Coach Henson does on the offensive line and Coach Hanson does with tight ends and Luke and Dennis with the receivers, I think it's a collective effort of getting that milestone for sure.
Are you dusting the other running backs at NCAA? Are you showing them the ropes?
You know what?
Did you play it in the previous iteration?
So yes, back when I was in school, I played it. I was at Chattanooga, and back then they did have the FCS programs on it, right? And I think my rating was like a 69, but I was like an 83 speed, so I was pretty cool. But we was terrible as an overall program. But my wife did buy the game for me, and she bought the game coming off a vacation. And here's a funny story. We was in Orlando, Florida on vacation when the glitch happened, right? When the airplanes were grounded. So it was a debacle of trying to get back, and I thought I was going to have to drive from Orlando to LA, but thank God I didn't. And I was extremely frustrated, and she had the game waiting on me when I got home, so I kind of just locked myself in the room for 24 hours straight and just
made it a little better.
Yeah, I'm creating USC, and I think all my running backs had 1,000 yards on the game, you know. So now I play on the lowest level. I'm not really advanced to play on the highest level.
I was gonna say, are you like running 80% of the time?
No, I'm running 95% of the time. I think Miller and the quarterbacks probably had like 500 yards total the whole season. Sorry, Zach.
When you guys have your position group meetings and you're got stuff up on the film, what's the first thing you want to point out? Is it pass blocking? Is it what assignment are you pointing out first?
So I like teaching it from the ground up. Right? I like them to be in the right alignment first. Right? So the play can't get off if you're not in the correct spot. So I like guys to be in the right position first, and then we talk about the footwork aspect of it, and then we carry out our assignment. Now, obviously, we have run-pass option, run plays, pass plays, but then you want to just work the technique of it, right? So what I like to do, I like to show them something on paper, whether it be digital or on the laptops or physical paper, then I show a clip of it. Then I show a clip of our practice, then I show a clip of somebody else doing it, and I might use an NFL clip. So I try to use a variety of ways to capture their attention and make it interactive for them. And just as much as I'm up talking, I want those guys to be talking as well. You know, I want those guys to have a dialogue and not just like a classroom setting, if that makes sense.
Once they, for a couple of years there, what was just the interest in seeing how their offensive systems compare and the overlap there?
Yeah, well, I mean, you mentioned the name Lincoln Riley, right? We think of one of the greatest play callers in all of college football, probably one of the history of college football, right? I mean, you talk about a man who coached 3 Heisman, three #1 draft picks, and had countless numbers of All-Americans. His offense ranks always at the top of the NCAA field, right? But all of that was fine, but I think the thing that really drew me to Lincoln was his brother Garrett, and just how great of a person each of them are. You know, they're just genuine people, very humble people. Like he doesn't carry himself like Lincoln or like people like he's a college. He's a head football coach of a great program, but he's probably one of the most down-to-earth people that you ever meet in life. So I think that's what drew me to Garrett and to Lincoln as well. And I had a great thing going at TCU, obviously. You know, you want to take the next step in your career path, and you want to help this program grow and reach leaps and bounds and championships and win a bunch of games in the process.
What similarities share?
Oh, they talk just alike. Offense philosophy?
Okay, well, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, the plays are plays, right? So, like, smash concept is smash concept, curl flat is curl flat. One call it one thing, the other one call it the other thing. But like I said, they're both just great people. A lot of philosophies are the same, but the terminology is different. So it's kind of more of a mental thing for me more than anything else.
How do they talk LA?
I got the Texas accent, you know. I mean, it's pretty cool, so I can't really describe it. I wish I could talk like that.
Student body right, student body left, is that still part of the playbook?
Yeah, I don't know if we call it that no more, but yeah, we might pull it out first game of the season against LSU. Who knows, right? It works on NCAA college football. Right?
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.